Hello, welcome. Playing a new game today. What are we playing?
You have bought me Elden Ring for my birthday, apparently. Full price. You're crazy.
And Shadow of the Eldtree add-on, which we're not on that yet. This is just the first part, but
You
came
bought
with
it for
it.
me and yourself for like $160 total or some shit.
It's ridiculous, but it's the Shadow of the Eldtree DLC is like $50, but if you buy it with the base game, it's only $20, so it's kind of worth buying it that way. The collector's edition stuff, all it is a soundtrack and art book for both of the things, the main game and the DLC, so I didn't really need that shit. No black cat, so I don't need it. But so I spent 2 hours making a fucking character to look female because it was so difficult to dial in those sliders to where it didn't look male. Even though
I witnessed it.
there's a slider that said masculine, feminine. I put that to max feminine.
And
Yeah.
you just cut off after you said put that to max feminine.
Oh, and it didn't, you needed to do more than that. That wasn't enough. Needed to also dial in all the other sliders. And the main problem is, like, when you adjust one slider that says, like, nose width or something, and you're adjusting it, the mouth and the chin and the cheeks and the jaw and everything are changing. So then when you try and dial in then those other things, then everything else is changing. So it just, like, becomes, like, ridiculous. So what it really needs is a randomize button. So you can just click random until it looks okay. Because there's too many fucking sliders.
Game doesn't have that, and then the only thing it has is like similar faces, but then it just shows like slight variants of the current one you have, and they're all worse.
So now we're gonna try this thing because we didn't want to play the normal co-op because what's his name? Hadataki Miyazaki, something like that. Hadotaki? I don't know. I don't remember his fucking name. Do you remember his name?
Miyazaki is definitely the last name.
Yeah, it's like just like the Hayao Miyazaki, which is from Studio Ghibli, but he's not related or anything. It's just another Miyazaki. But he's the creator of Dark Souls 2, 3, Bloodborne. What is that? Sekiro.
Demon Souls, the original.
The original Demon Souls, yeah.
And some game series called Armored Core, which I heard of but never seen, never played.
And the company is From Software. It was founded by someone else, but then once this guy started making these games, they like promoted him to president and stuff.
They're like, he did good.
But one thing I don't like about the Dark Souls games, all of them do this, is that he has this forced PvP shit where you're like, even in single player you're playing, and these fucking psychopaths can join your game by using a little item in their inventory, and then they join a random world invading them. And then you just get this like message on your screen that says you're about to be raped, and then it's like a fucking guy teleports in, and you're like, oh well, he'll probably be my level and stuff, right? No, in comes a 12-year-old child in maxed out gear with like 5,000 hours of gameplay.
Oh, and of course, that's of course. Who else would join? Who else?
And then you die immediately, and then you unplug your internet the next time you play. Because there's no way to turn it off, and that's like the other thing that's lame about it is that even co-op to join, all you can do is you can be like, there's the positive side of it, which is you can use an item and be like, join some random person's world to help them on a boss battle, and they can use another item which says like request help from a random person, and they can just join your game, which is like, it's kind of, they're cool concepts, but I don't like how they're forced, and what they don't have.
There's articles about this. One guy, this is when the game first came out, there's some guy who was joining, there's like a mystery. He would come in as a naked baby with like a baby face and diapers. He would join the people's games and like help them defeat like the hardest bosses, and then just would disappear.
Fuck.
Yes.
Well, see, it's kind of cool, like if you're having trouble and then you just want random help and you don't really have any friends, and you get it's kind of like cool that like these helpers can show up or whatever. But what's lame is that you don't have the option of just doing normal co-op. You can't just be like, join a co-op game and play together. So there's only this
Apparently the
weirdo.
game's moddable, or scriptable, because they figured it out.
Yeah, so somebody made a thing called Seamless Co-op Mod. You have to get off of Nexus Mods, which I'm banned for life off of there, so SiRiUS has to get it for me.
So the only reason you bought me this game is because of this mod, this co-op mod, which you realized exists. So
it lets you play the entire game basically in co-op, like normal co-op. You could just start from the beginning, but it's weird because you have to use items to start it. So let's show how you do that.
By the way, Nexus Mods is so nasty, they'll ban your IP for life. You can't just make another account.
Right. Could try and get another IP.
Yes.
Like disconnect my internet from my internet service provider for a month and then try joining back in and then finally get a new IP or something once it's been reassigned to someone else, or you know.
My method, get a DOS boxing thing, you know, pay for DOS boxing to DDS or whatever it's called, right? Isn't it called DOS
VPN?
boxing? No. Where you like hire a 10,000 computer server attack where they DDoS them.
DDoS. Oh,
DDoSing.
You're talking about vengeance.
Boxing.
Talking about vengeance upon them.
Just endless vengeance for months because they banned your IP. Yeah. I can't have it. No one will.
So they say it's a coming of age is getting banned off of Nexus mods. But anyway, so
how did you manage to get banned anyway? What did you even do?
I just told some guy on Skyrim mod, like he made these like Skyrim mods that upgrade the females to be really hot and stuff. And then he had a thing that said like all-in-one zip, you know, and then the all-in-one zip wasn't all-in-one. And I just told him like, hey, do you not understand the definition of all-in-one? It means literally all the things are in this one file and you don't have to download any other files. I wasn't the only one who said that either. There's other people who said it, but I was kind of a little bit nasty about it. And then he banned me from there, from his. Anyone can ban you from their mods, like if they just don't like you. And then I went and I made another account and I said, haha, fuck you, I can make 1 million accounts. And then he like reported me, and actually that's what got me banned from Nexus. You're not
that was your downfall.
I thought I could just make another account, which you can't. You know,
now they must make a sequel to that Hitler downfall movie called Downfall 2, SmokescreenXII Nexus Mods Downfall.
These motherfuckers, they should have like a, you know, like a temporary ban, because I could learn my lesson that I shouldn't do that, but I didn't know that you couldn't do that, because you can do that on every other site. They take that shit way too seriously.
Yes.
Anyways, what the real solution is you make another website that does the same thing as Nexus Mods, but you make it better somehow by not being complete Nazis.
The solution is you completely take over and
dominate them. Yes. Anyways, Let's see how you connect to a Seamless Co-op mod. It's actually done through items in your inventory. The Seamless Co-op mod you just download and you put into the folder of the game, and then you run a separate executable to launch it. And then when you first arrive at the, what is this called? This thing,
like the tutorial
site of grace,
cave of knowledge or something.
Right, we have to play till get to the first site of grace, which is like the campfire in the Dark Souls games or whatever.
This is just in like the tutorial / intro area.
But as soon as you reach this site, then when you push use on it, it says like you got 6 new items in your inventory, and those items are these things that you use to connect. So like one of them is Rune Decanter, converts runes into temporary power. I don't know if that one was actually one of those. Judicator's Rulebook, changes rules between wanderers. Somehow that's like your server settings. Separation Mist, separates self from others. This is how you leave someone's server once you've joined.
Oh, I see.
The Challenger's Linchpin.
Do you always keep these? Hopefully you don't lose these after using them once.
No. These are like the special items that are for the mod that you always have.
Okay.
Challenger's Linchpin, joins another world as a malicious wanderer. That's if you want to do PvP still with your Seamless Co-op friends or whatever. I forgot to mention, in an ini file you set a special password, which is kind of like your unique server identifier password.
There's no malicious wanderers entering your world randomly. Like
so you have to have
Souls.
the same one set in both people's file to be able to join. Yeah, and that's also why you don't have to choose a server or anything when you use these other items to join, because it's just one opens and then it tries to connect to that thing. So then the other one is the Effigy of Melania, joins another world as a wanderer, and Tiny Great Pot opens your world to a wanderer. So I'm going to do that. Use that.
Any great bot. Any great bot.
Open world to wanderers. View current session password. No. It made a sound. Now you got to use
Right,
that.
do I use the effigy of Melania?
Yes. I think you have to push use again to join his world as wanderer. Yes. Connecting.
Oh, look at that. It works. How did they script this shit, by the way? Through these items. It's pretty cool.
Connecting.
Instead of like a random asshole joining your world and fucking you, they found a way to just like have you pull the correct person you're looking for into your world instead of an asshole.
Based off of the password thing. Is like where the pool is or whatever, yeah.
Pretty good scripting.
Like they're using the same thing where you can join someone's world randomly. Yeah, if you can do that, you can invade and just like anywhere, anytime, right? Then why not?
Look at my guy from the front, from the
Just
fire.
like Garrett or something from Thief.
I'm gonna take my stupid hood off.
Under inventory, or no, there's a separate section for equipment. And then you
Yes, he has a hood.
You can just click it, push use on it, and it turns it off.
Look how badass I made my guy.
Eye patch. What is
He
the
looks like
the Kingslayer?
Resident Evil guy.
Looks like the Kingslayer from Game of Thrones.
Yes. But also like Resident Evil 4, Leon Kennedy type of badass with the eye patch.
It only took you a few minutes to dial that shit in. This female took 2 hours.
Take this off. Yeah, look at me.
Wait, can I take
I
mine
have
off?
you now. Like, no! But you can't resist this. Action star.
That's as low as I can go.
You have like a bandage for a top, essentially. It's just a fucking bandage wrapping. Never heard of bras in this world. So I'll at least put the cape back on.
I think the helmet
what?
gives you stats, so I think you're gonna be wearing that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably also gonna be wearing it. Let's look.
What stats does it give?
None. These ones give none. Wait a minute.
What can
Holy
you
shit.
tell?
When you mouse over all the items, it shows damage negation, resistance, and no, go back to look at your other items. Mouse over those other ones. That shit, yeah. See, they all have stats, but then the helmet doesn't? Oh no, yes it does. It's just because I didn't have anything equipped. Yeah, it's in blue on the right
it
there.
does have a bunch of stats.
Yeah.
But I'm so pretty, though. I can't hide all this.
Is there a way to, like, hide it? You know,
yeah,
without...
some games allow that where you can have it on, but it hides the visual. I don't think they thought of this.
I don't think they want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This ain't no World of
Or a cosmetic
Warcraft.
hack. Like, I want the stats, but I'm so pretty. I don't want to cover myself.
It's
Where's
fine.
finger seal? What does that do?
I don't know. What is it?
It's one of the items. I have a shield, and I have a finger seal. I'm not sure.
Oh,
what
I think
it does.
they're different. You started with it. It's based on the character type that you chose at the beginning.
Yeah. Mine is like executioner priest or something. What is he? What is this guy called? I already don't remember. Some kind of badass with swords.
You actually
Basically a sword priest.
wait. Is that a different? No, wait. That's not a different slot, is it? No. Oh, I did. I keep pushing the wrong button. Is push to go back? It's Q, and I keep pushing escape. I hate how it's like based off of the QEWASD or whatever the fuck. I call that console baby mode for PC gamers. The QER, you know, in those games like Dota and League of Legends, where they call the skill the Q skill, the E skill, the R skill. It's like, I like console, but I also have a PC. Those players, like, I don't know what key bindings is. I don't know what you mean by that, right? Anyways, are you ready to play this shit?
Yeah. I'm not sure what this thing is doing, but I just used it. The little bar at the top of my screen went down a bit. It did something.
What the fuck was that? What'd you use?
Fingers thing.
Oh.
Put it back on shield, and this it just does a block. I can swap between fingers and the shield is like my offhand, I think.
Oh, control scroll, such a shit. Interesting. Oh, control forward scroll.
I made control.
Control down scroll
attack.
changes the shield, and control up scroll changes the.
Alright.
You change
So
your
this doesn't go
scroll
forward.
buttons. That's your tank saying?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Okay, middle mouse resets the view. Shift is sprint, and also roll if you tap it.
Fuck. What did I just do? Middle mouse just used something. Use some kind of potion.
You're the
God
one who
damn it.
changed your fucking keys. You changed it to
The middle
something.
mouse is set to use whatever item I've selected.
Oh, okay. For me, that's.
Which I think it's the flask of Crimson Tears. I just drank one of those. I don't know what it did.
That heals you.
Whoopsie.
That heals you.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck. I wasted one.
All right, welcome to your CoOp to the smoke screen.
This is Battle Priest. What does my name actually say above me? For me, it says Host of Fingers Smoke.
It says host of fingers, SiRiUS.
Host of Fingers. What?
I think you can
fuck?
turn. Can I change that real quick? Go to system. Oh fuck! Never mind. It's in the text file
Oh,
for Seamless Co-op. There's a way to turn that shit off, and it was on default normal, which it said what to display above people normal, like default mode.
Host of Fingers.
But there's a way to make it only show the name, which we'll probably turn on for next time. I'll try to remember that. Anyways, yeah.
We fell down into this cave.
Yeah,
This is from the tutorial area.
Yeah, the tutorial kind of leads you in here, and this is like one of the first saves.
This is called the Cave of Knowledge. See what we find.
Also, there was like a giant insect that we tried to start to fight at the very beginning, but then as soon as you get hit one time by it, it like you wake up on a beach on a shore or something like that. So it was like a non-fight. Unlike the first Dark Souls game, where you have to fight a boss for the first time ever. You just have to fight a boss. You have to fucking dodge and roll, and you have to hit it like 100 fucking times before it'll let you go on in the game. Most people quit right there.
You quit right at the start.
Like they give you a chance to get a refund right away.
Yeah, like if you don't like this kind of game, it's not for you. Refund that shit. Most games will try to trick you into 2 hours of nothing, so
The opposite of
so
that,
you
yeah.
can't get your refund. You know, like
Why do these
telling me
zombies
how to guard.
seem so easy?
It's just training. Like you're supposed to guard a hit against this idiot.
Oh. Block, right mouse, block.
Dodge roll. I have a shield hit.
Oh, how do you do that?
It's a different button. Fuck, I don't know what the default is.
No,
It's called
I drank my
skill.
potion. Fuck, the same potion you drank.
It's called
Damn
like
it.
skill or something.
That was like my R button. Fuck. Okay, F.
Yes.
I drank
Block.
my potions.
Skill, dodge, side dodge, forward dodge, back dodge, left, right. All the dodges. And there's jump, there's duck. You have a sprint apparently. All I can do is look,
By
look
the
what
way,
happens when I push my sprint button.
One of the, like, I don't understand how WASD became like the default control scheme, because doing something as basic as strafing left and pushing dodge with your pinky, feels so fucking weird and awkward. There's so many other places on the keyboard you could put your keys where you could be doing left and right movement and dodging without using your fucking pinky to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like one of the
I
worst
suggest
fucking
at some point
controls.
you rebind your keys like I did.
Yeah. So the key binding had some issues.
I had to use auto hotkey. You can't bind period,
Yeah,
comma.
they just decided, the developers just decided, like, they gray those out. You can't bind movement keys. Like, why? To the mouse, basically, right? And some other weird
Yeah.
shit. Certain keys, like, you just can't bind, like period and
I had
comma.
to rebind right mouse with an auto hotkey. Yep.
There's this thing, I could pick this. Hey, it's a Roa fruit. If I pick it up, can you not get it anymore?
I still got it.
There's another one. Roa
Got my
fruit.
Roa fruit.
There's another Roa fruit. chop
I thought it
every...
was ROA, but it's ROWA. Roa.
Chop this tree down? Nope.
How do you do long range attacks? Because there's a dude up there firing arrows.
Some of the characters start with a bow and arrow.
Oh, I see.
Not our characters.
Almost hit me, that motherfucker. Guy has a shield.
This makes the game significantly easier. Look at this shit. He's looking at me while you hit him in the back. Like that alone. It's like, by the way, the mod had a few things, like it said in the text file, the ini file. You can set the percentage of damage the monsters do to you, which is set to 100%, which is the same, because that would make it too hard, I think. But then it said the amount of health that the monsters have was increased by 35% per player. The boss's health is increased by 100% per player. So they have double.
It is already hardened by default?
Yes, they have double health. Yeah. And the monsters have 30.
Why are people saying that this mod is, why are they saying it's easier?
Well, it's still
easier.
It's still easier just because of what I just did. Like, in Dark Souls, you don't get to just have him turn around and hit him in the back. Like, that's one of the hardest parts of the game, is to dodge around their shit to fucking try and hit him once, you know?
Yeah. You can also just fucking double gangbang attack him and shit.
Yeah.
Also, how many players is this? Just 2-player, or does it support like up to 4?
I think you have more.
Holy shit. That makes it way easier. And I'm gonna be chopping up every single breakable item in this game, by the way. I like doing that. They're insane.
Okay, my character like turned around when I was trying to block forward and then turn my back to him. Yeah, this soul shit, which on the right you have a little number, which is like if you push your use button, whatever you fuck you bound that to, you see your little gear shit pop up, right? And you see at the bottom right, it shows a number, which the viewers can't see because your SiRiUS cam is covering it, but it's 142. In Dark Souls, that's your soul count, which we get that from these monsters when we kill them.
Why don't I have a number? Is it the 3,000 at the right?
Bottom right?
Is that it?
There's no way you have 3,000 of it. No fucking way.
Why do I have so many? It's 3,153. How the fuck do I have that?
How do I look at that? Hold on.
That must be like money or something, I thought.
No, that's
like,
it. How come you have 3,000? What the fuck?
I have no idea. Didn't do anything.
How did you do? What did you do? You a cheater. You hacker.
Imagine I was secretly playing the game for hours and hours. How long would that normally take to collect?
I mean, I have 150. Each one of these guys is given like 10. So that's like 300 of these monsters. But so
no idea.
Oh, you know what? It could be because of the character type you chose. Maybe, I don't know. But basically, they are the skill points. And so the Dark Souls, how it works, maybe this is the same. I'm not fully sure yet, you know. Is that you get to one of those campsites or the fireplace or whatever, the little campfire, and then you can use your points to pick skills and level up. But if you die, then you drop the souls on the ground, and then you have to go fetch them from wherever you died, from the last save. And if you die a second time, then those souls are gone. That's like why the game's so hard, is like people are always like trying to stretch how far they go before they go back to camp. And also what it is that the skill costs go up. So at the very beginning of the game, you're unlocking skills and they cost like a few hundred, but by the end of the game, they cost like 10,000. And then you're like, you have to go get 10,000 souls in order to level up again, you know? And then it becomes really hard because it's like you'll die and then you'll lose it. Then you're actually losing the total amount of souls out of that save file. And so you have to like, sometimes your game gets bricked and you have to restart the game from the beginning because you didn't get enough skill points to level up high enough to beat the fucking enemy, but for the bosses or whatever. 11.
So it's telling me to crouch. Can you actually move around while you're crouching? Because as soon as I move, he stands up.
I can move around.
You have to hold it?
I tapped it.
Well, look, he stands up the moment I push forward. He stands. What the fuck?
He's crawling for me. He stood up.
He was crawling. Oh, you can't tell with his stupid cape. This is crawling, apparently.
He's crawling. Yeah, crouching.
Apparently it's crawling.
Looks like
Right,
crawling
as
to
soon
me.
as I let go, he stands up.
You're holding it?
No, I just tapped it.
What did you say? What do you mean as soon as you let go, he stands up then?
As soon as I let go of the running, like, okay, now I'm crouched. I'm not touching crouch. I start pushing forward. Is he actually crawling?
He's walking like crouched.
Yeah, and as soon as I let go of this, as soon as I stop, he stands up.
That's not normal. My guy doesn't do that.
Ah, fuck. So it's rebinding the keys might fuck shit up in this fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh well.
You look like you're sprinting.
So I have a walk mode I can do.
Wait, do you have walk mode? My character walks normally and then it runs with sprint.
But I have to hold down walk toggle to do that.
Maybe you need to be in walk mode and then crouch.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe.
Is he standing up on his own? Stop moving.
It looks like he's standing up.
He stands up.
I'll have to investigate this later.
Near a back-turned enemy,
Shit
critical
out.
hit.
You better do it.
Crouch. I held down the mouse
Nice.
button. Is that critical hit? I think so.
Probably.
Two different directions.
There's also a heavy strike.
How do you do that?
There's a button for that.
Fuck. Fuck, what is it? The fuck's the heavy strike button? Oh, if you tap shift when you're not moving, they'll do a little back dodge. That's very useful.
There's a lock-on thing also, which I was just doing there. You know, so you'll be strafing around him and stuff.
Stakes of Marika. Upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of grace that you visited. However, if there's a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. Oh, it's like
Nice.
an auto-save, in a way.
Nice. Oh boy, we're out of this cave.
No. Traverse the mist. In Dark Souls, when you do this, it's usually a boss fight.
Oh, shit.
Soldier of Godric. Uh-oh. Health bar. Big health bar. Fucking. Here we go. It's go time. You can perform a counterattack. Okay,
You want to lock on him then?
hello, I'm reading the tutorial. What the fuck? It didn't...
Well, in co-op, there's no pausing and things.
That's what it is. Fuck's sake. Let me heal. Already almost killed me from that shit.
Holy shit.
Better heal. Ah! Oh fuck, I died.
Whoa.
Didn't heal enough. He needs one more hit. Kill that fucker.
You want to kill him while you're gone. It doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter.
Enemy felled. Do I get up?
Can I revive you? You're not here.
Go back to the little thingy.
Which was right here.
Maybe you have to go to a fucking campsite to bring me back. I bet you.
Why can't you spawn here?
Because I think we'd both have to die for that one, probably. I bet.
Oh, I see.
Don't you think? Something like that.
Yeah. Why can't I actually sprint? I don't know. You were actually sprinting somehow. Like, I can only do this or walk. Is that a character thing, or is that my controls again?
Fuck if I know.
Have to investigate when we're not recording this shit. Here's a test now. This is where we were earlier. If I
Don't
drop here,
jump
is it
down. Okay.
No, it shouldn't be a
I
death
thought you
fall,
were
should it?
fucking gonna die and then...
This is where they were shooting the crossbow at us earlier.
Oh, okay, good.
I think we came from down here though. But I'm just trying to test what's the jump distances and health loss in this game, basically. Hopefully it's pretty high. Looks like it is pretty high. Is this the way up or back down? I'm thinking this is back down. Hard to tell. Yes, here you go. How do I revive you, good sir?
Rest, probably. Now it says you
Orcus
died.
died.
Alright, upon dying, you will be revived at the last site of the grace that you visited. You will drop any runes or possessions. Die again before reclaiming those runes, they will be lost forever. The runes, I think, are the souls. The compass at the top of the screen indicates the direction of your runes.
I see.
So I had to wait for you to get to the next thing.
The next one?
No, I mean, you have to get to your thing that you're at for to even say I died.
Okay, but so what's happening on your screen right now?
I'm loading at it actually let me I chose the other thing. I was confused because it said push escape to close the window and it wouldn't close. I respawned by this statue thing.
Statue? Okay, good.
But the enemies are here.
Okay. You would have been able to do that.
Fuck, I lost all my rune thingies. Which, it said I can recover them, though, at my death site. Collect a bunch more in the meantime. Oh yeah, so all the monsters respawned. And we visited the thing.
Yeah, so what's up with that? Is that normal?
I think so, because I think in Dark Souls you would farm monsters over and over. But I think at some point when you kill them enough times, they stop coming. Wait. This guy's just here?
He's back?
Or is this just a regular archer? I think it's just a regular archer.
By the way, I'm getting these points rather fast.
Right. Someone gave 38.
What does it say? Acquire materials here. Oh, that's the grower fruit again. I'm also getting souls. Whatever you're killing, I'm also getting them.
Alright, good. That's what I was wondering.
I just run past these idiots. You're here.
Block. Gangbang. Brute force.
Your character is like walking without walking. It's funny.
Oh, she's floating?
Not designed for co-op.
She's floating like it's the Shogun or whatever, that show. I was watching that show. All the females are like walking with the little short steps. Step, you know?
Floating. Walk on water, tiny steps.
It's crazy
that
how
goes crazy though.
Yeah, tries to be very accurate. Even the way they sit down, they like put their one foot to the side and they go down. Like all those little subtle details, I think are that you researched it or something.
But however, I mean, I don't know how far you're into the show, but it does not maintain. The first 4 episodes are really good, I would say. After that, it's a little bit downhill. So prepare yourself.
Oh boy. All right. Now the question is: do we have to fight this idiot again, or is he gone?
Hopefully not. Hopefully bosses are forever done, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Or do they respawn in Dark Souls?
No, the bosses are gone.
Cave of Knowledge.
I think
sure
eventually
a lot.
the monsters stop respawning as well, because I remember being like unable to get more souls or something like that. I don't remember. It's been a while.
I have 3,700 souls now. How about you?
775.
So I guess my character type just starts with a bit more, because he's like the third class or whatever he is.
Hey, look,
we're up here now.
We're up here, which is...
you were trying to climb here earlier.
Which, this is before we started the video, but...
Like, how do I get up there? Well, that's how.
Wait, so do you remember this other spot?
There's another side up there. How the fuck do you get to that one?
I don't know. Is there a way to get over to there from here? Is there a secret?
You can see it. It's like up there.
Is there a secret path to there from here?
Something, because
look in this. It'd be from this cave. The water. Smash everything. Doesn't look like it. What was this?
This is the kind of game where there's secret walls you can break open.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
Would be here somewhere, but I have a feeling it will yet wrap around there going forward.
All right, wait, let me check my bags. Some item we got just now called strength.
Notice the healing is not very frequent. Like,
oh, you get your flasks replenished as well. You get 3 heals since the save point.
oh really? Oh, holy shit! I didn't know that.
I think.
Yes, I have 3 again. Holy shit!
About stakes of, and I think you can upgrade that later, so you get 4 and you get 5 and 6, so that way you're like, you can go longer and longer to get souls or whatever, runes.
Holy shit, that's good.
Information about stakes of Marika. Examine using R. On dying, you will revive at last site of grace that you visited. However, if there's a stake of Marika, okay, we already know that. Information about skills. Skills consume FP.
Nice
FP is that bar that you probably saw. Row of fruit. Material used for crafting items. What was that thing we just got that said strength or something? Did you see that? That actually
what the hell was that?
Did it increase our strength by 1 automatically when we got it? I think it did.
Where do you check that?
On the right, there's like a thing under
Status?
under inventory. On the right side there. I mean, I don't know what mine was, but I'm pretty sure that got increased.
Yeah.
I thought it was an item that you have to use to give you strength, but I guess not. I don't see anything like that in my bag. What was that thing you said? Status? Status menu. With the status menu, you can check your level, attributes, base stats, and more.
Level 10, what level are you?
7. Because I chose a lower level character on purpose, so I have more like points I can assign as I level up, rather than like when you choose the characters at the very beginning, you could choose a level 5 through level 10, I think, different ones. If you choose the wretch, then they start with level 0, and all their stats are 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. But then what's weird about that is like, that means you can never have like 7 intelligence. Like, let's say if you want to have like even lower intelligence, you know?
Yeah.
Then you want to choose a character that matches. Like if you want to be a warrior, maybe you would actually choose warrior just because they have lower intelligence and faith and stuff.
It's funny, my priest has intelligence 9, so apparently it requires low intelligence to be religious.
All right. Said it showed base stats. Oh, it means base stats, like, okay, like health points. The FP, which is your skill points, whatever F stands for. Oh, it's oh my god. You know why it's called FP?
No.
It saddens me. It's because your skill that you use is usually on your F key.
Oh no, you gotta be killing me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be killing me and kidding me.
I don't know. Maybe that's not true because it's like a console game, so normally...
Points? The F button? F points?
I don't know. That'd be really funny, but I mean, on the console, you don't have those keys, so... I don't know.
Yeah. My guy, so with your wretch character, you would have a bunch of points to assign, but like with my character, they've all been assigned already, because I've chosen one of the ones with everything assigned already. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. Well, because the wretch starts at like level 1 or level 0 or whatever. So that means like they would level up really quickly, and every time you level up, you get some points to spend, I think. Pretty sure you do. So then it's like gives you more chance to customize it how you want, the distribution. Which usually means you're min-maxing, where you're like, I don't want any intelligence because I'm a brute warrior, you know, and then you're putting all your points into that strength and endurance or whatever the fuck, and...
My guy has a pretty well pointed out points. I mean, they're
what was his category? My character is a bandit, I believe.
He's like a battle priest or something, that's what I call him. He's like a fucking sword-wielding priest, like a badass. He's a heretic hunter or something, I don't know. I'll have to look. That's funny that your character keeps doing that walking around thing, like floating, since you died.
Oh shit! Okay, a good thing I don't see it.
Maybe if we load out into the next area, it will go back to normal. I don't know.
Or I'm going down here. So like, there's an item up there. We can see it, but we already tried climbing up to it. When you first enter this area, where did you originally come from? I think you just.
We came from over there.
From up there, or?
No, we came from.
We just.
How did we get to this
I
area?
think we just like woke up down here. Didn't you just like wake up on the ground here?
Yeah,
or something?
You wake up after the.
Like right here.
Initial boss like hits you one time and then you immediately die.
What if that item there is your reward for like killing the boss without getting any hits?
Fuck.
Some shit like that. Wait, did we try talking to this idiot, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it does.
It just says take the plunge down. There's a ghost tree here.
So I'm pretty sure that was the tutorial section.
Yeah.
Which you can skip. But you just can go up here if you want to start.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
these games. What?
I was gonna say the healing is like when I healed with one flask, it didn't heal me full. So I got 3 drinks, but you need 2 to fill yourself up, and I was being cheap, and that's why he killed me in 1 hit afterwards, because he does more damage than half my health.
You gotta use this thing whenever you can, I guess.
Yeah. He heals you full.
Ow.
Oh, and this is where you would learn. This is where you'd spend your points, and you'd skill up. Is that past time or no? I don't. How do you actually spend your shit?
Oh. Here's under flasks. You can increase amount replenished by flasks. Allocate flask charges. Add charge to flask.
This menu, you can allocate the number of uses in each of your flasks. You've set a total of maximum flask uses. You can decide how many of those uses are for the HP, or how many are for the FP, replenishing Flask of Cerulean Tears, Flask of Crimson Tears, and Cerulean Tears.
Use a Sacred Tear to increase the amount of FP, HP. That's probably going to say I don't have any Crimson Tears. No Sacred Tears. No Sacred Tear in your inventory.
Teases you like that. Alright, I'm going to increase the amount of replenished by flasks, okay. Oh, that's what you need the tier for, I see. No Sacred Tears. Add a charge to a flask. Use the Golden Seed to increase the number of your flasks uses. Oh, isn't the Golden Seed one of the items you can choose to start with? I think it is.
Yeah.
Which I think I just realized that means for the whole game you'd get like 1 extra.
Yeah, oh shit. They don't fucking bother telling you this shit.
Yeah.
You could always restart.
You start you pick a trinket at the beginning that you start the game with, and like.
What did I even pick? Did I pick some garbage fucking trash one?
I chose something that was like crackpot or something, and I got 3 of them, and I think you can get more than 3 very easily. So I think it was a pretty bad decision.
What idiot thing did I choose? Is it this Memory of Grace? Lose all runes, return to last site of Lost Grace visited. Is that the one I picked? Do you have that one?
I have Golden Seeds. What is it? No. What?
Memory of Grace. Do you have that one?
No. We both have that. Yeah.
What do I have that you don't have? What did I pick? I don't know.
Why can't I see all of your items? Like, why can't I see your equipment right now? You're in a certain section, I think. You need to select you're like under your tools section. You need to go to all.
Where's all?
Like, move your mouse off of it or something. Up, down. How do you close it? Go push back. Q. No. Fuck. I don't know why you're underneath the section. That's weird.
I don't know how to get out of it.
Oh, push Z.
Out? Oh shit.
There's like a whole other section, and then you can go. Fuck if I know. Where's the
switch display?
Tools. Okay, it's the one to the left of the tools one. Like Z. Keep going Z. One more. It's next to tools. It's one to the left of tools. Tools is like the little lockpick looking ones. Going. Keep going. There's your tools, and go one more to the left. That one. Oh, why did it cycle around? Oh, I have a thing called recent items. I see. Is there like an all items, for fuck's sake? Why do I have a recent items and you don't have a recent items? Well, anyways, check your... Fuck. Battle axe. There's a section that's like... Talismans. Info. And this thing is really annoying. Bolstering materials.
Terrible inventory system.
Key items, sorceries. This is like an Xbox console inventory. Sorceries.
Simple view.
Simple view. What?
There's a simple view, which is you don't see.
It just hides that shit. I see.
You'll see the info. Sort? Oh.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you started with.
I don't know. I don't know why it's different for me. I don't understand.
I don't know why you don't have a recent items that's at the very left. It cycles around when you get to past tools, which is why it was jumping.
I don't know.
I mean, you just don't have any recent items. The recent items are like everything, though.
I don't know how to even view my full inventory in this game, apparently.
Well, I don't think it's what I'm looking at as a full inventory. I think it's like all of the recent items, which is for me all of them. But it'd be in one of these categories. It would have to be in one of these categories, you know?
Yeah.
What is that shit? What is that?
Incantations.
I don't have those.
Oh, okay. Would it be this then? Silences footsteps, reduce fall damage sound.
Oh, I know what it is, man. It's your 3,000 runes.
Oh.
Because it said you start with a whole bunch of runes, but I didn't know that runes were the souls. So when I remember reading that, it said start with a bunch of runes, and I thought it meant like fucking like spell runes or something like that. But that's why you have 3,000 fucking runes. So
how do I use that?
At this rest site, you're supposed to be able to.
I see.
Memorize spell. I can. Okay, let's go back to this. With the memorize spells menu, you can memorize sorceries and incantations. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal equipped to cast incantations. Those are just items you started with. You already started with like a seal and some spells. Your memory slots determine the number of sorceries and incantations you can memorize. You can increase your memory slots by obtaining a memory stone. Okay, I think I have 2 slots, but I don't have anything in them. Let's see.
Do I want to learn these? Like, what does it say to cost?
And you already have those 2 memorized.
Oh, I see.
Because you're a fucking priest or whatever the fuck you are.
I see.
A stupid
How
priest.
the fuck do I use it?
You had it on your menu.
Oh, okay.
If you go close out and then look at your... Get out of this menu and you push your use button to bring up your little menu. Not that, but you have to...
Fuck, I was near the stupid fucking fire.
Here, I'll go back out of mine. So, when you push use over here, it brings up your little menu there. For me, I don't have anything in my top slot.
I don't know what the button is to use that thing.
Check your controls.
Or is it R?
That's your fucking... That's for me is the flask.
That's the flask. I don't know what it is.
Check your controls.
God damn it.
I'm gonna check mine too.
What is it actually called?
Key bindings. Switch sorcery incantation up arrow. Switch item down arrow.
Yes, but how do you use
Switch right hand armament right arrow left arrow. Attack.
Oh, is it middle? Is it this event action examine? No, that's
skill. Use item. Event action. No.
Strong attack, regular attack.
Oh, strong attack is control left click by default. I didn't even know that. Use a skill, you can push F or control right click.
Now, I don't see a button for this using the actual...
I know, what the fuck? Is it use skill? I mean... Because for me, use skill is like a shield block.
Yeah.
Oh!
The skill is a shield when I'm on shield block, when I'm off of shield.
Wait a minute. It said you needed to have a staff or whatever the fuck to use it.
Oh, okay.
Is that what's going on?
Maybe that's what it is then.
So then
the required thing.
And what was the button to switch it? Is the up arrow? I thought.
Yeah.
But maybe you do because your character started with 2 spells. So try switching your shield by pushing the right arrow or whatever the key you set for that. That's your sword. There it is.
Oh, that's what this little thing is for. The little finger sticks. Urgent heal or...
So you can't be using a shield while you're doing it, and then your use skill button is going to use your spell.
Now I'm silenced.
Does it say silence?
Just use it twice, or what the fuck's he doing?
I think he's using up his spell bar at the top. Oh, your footsteps are making no sound. So your
Apparently, somehow right mouse is doing it. I need to change my control.
Oh, because right mouse is block. Oh. If you don't have a shield out, it probably does do it.
Yes. How do I take that off? I'll make it like shift right mouse so I don't accidentally do it.
Yeah, there's no way to unbind a control, by the way. Isn't that fucking primitive as fuck?
Unbelievable.
Very primitive. Very primitive. Alright, I want to try and get this shit under an hour, so I want to push shoes at this rest site.
Finger severer over here in the corner.
I got that earlier.
Tarnished furled finger. They really love fingers in this game, don't they?
I want to try memorizing a spell though. So choose one. I have nothing to learn.
You're a dummy.
I have to pick these up. So the fact that your character chose already starts with some spells is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So this past time, I think is how you level up. So until morning. Let's see what happens if I click that. Oh, you just went.
Time is passing. Clicked until morning. Did it affect you as well?
No. What the fuck does that do? How do I spend my skill points?
I have no idea how to spend them.
Give me skills. Let me spend my 3,000 points. I don't know. I mean, your 3,000 points, you know. Sort chest? What is this shit? With this menu, you can place items that you're carrying into the chest for storage or take stored items out of the chest. If you're already carrying the maximum number of items, when you pick up a new item, it will be stored in the chest automatically.
I see.
All
what about this Judicator's rulebook? What is that? Changes rules between wanderers.
That's a seamless co-op mod thing. That's to change the rules for your server. Something like that.
Oh, I don't know if you want to look at that, but...
I could, but look at these other items, these fucking that you just picked up. Tarnished Furled Finger creates a summon sign for cooperative multiplayer. See, in the original Dark Souls, what you would do is you could leave little weird messages, and I think one of them does that. Sends another or oneself home, Finger Severer, or Tarnished Wizened Finger, used to write messages to other worlds. So you could write like random messages places, and then whenever you'd push like use a skill or something, you'd like reveal hidden messages, and so people could leave messages there like, over here, this way, dummy, here's a secret, and stuff like that, you know? So it's like, they're trying to create like co-op shit where you're not directly playing with each other, but you're influencing the play that other people have, but in a way... I
thought that Death Stranding game also had that. Yes, like, you would be playing in single player, but it would have these weird multiplayer elements where, like, people could build a bridge in the world and then like send it into multiplayer. And if you're playing the multiplayer connected version, those bridges built by humans would be there, so then it would traverse the terrain easier because other people have contributed to the world, making, you know, adding construction.
That shit's cool when at first when the game launches, but after many years, then like there's no more secrets.
Built and
there's no secrets in the world left anymore. Yeah.
Yes. You can just disable it and then have nothing, no help at all.
How do I spend my points? I gotta figure this out.
So it's like weird, like you have this weird ghost multiplayer effect happening where you don't ever see a player, but you see their influence. That's kind of a cool idea.
With the map menu, you can check your current position in terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Lastly, through your map, you can select any side. You should check your map. From the, yeah. Lastly, through your map, you can select any site of grace that you discovered and travel there instantaneously. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. What do I do the fucking...
mouse scroll.
Stranded Graveyard.
What a nice detailed map, huh? It's like a fucking... Someone took a turd on a piece of paper.
I know, this is not... How is this useful to even put a marker on this shit? Jesus
quality.
Christ.
It's real quality, guys.
It's not showing me how the fuck I can spend these points, but you sure as fuck can lose them if you die. You know?
Yeah. Just you want to make sure you save them because you know later on, you know, sure as shit, it'll be useful.
I mean, for some reason, I think it's related to this pastime thing. I'm gonna do another... Until next morning, I'm gonna just do it. Maybe, that didn't do shit. Maybe I just open my, inventory while I'm here. Nope. Maybe I open my status screen.
Potteries reappeared. Unbelievable.
I don't know.
Pottery that I just cut down has reappeared.
All right.
Hilarious.
Pretty sure the next place we go is through this fucking mist. Oh yeah, this thing here, is an imp statue. Is this an imp fucking another imp? Oh my god, no, he's just riding him.
An imp standing on the back of another imp. That's funny.
And so the
fucking another imp.
It says use stone sword key. This is one of the trinkets you can start with if you choose. But it says you can only use it one time. Use stone sword key. Do I have one or not? I don't know. Click yes. Oh, no stone sword key in inventory. Womp womp. What
would this do? Would this unlock this gray shit here?
Oh, can you not?
This is like a shield.
Oh, you can't go in there. I thought that would be like the next mission and you fucking fight a boss. This would be a shortcut.
Is just some optional area that only that character has, or only if you choose that thing?
Yeah, I think, or like a shortcut to it until, because you probably get another stone sword key. So you get like a head, I think, with that item.
You can find some stuff in there, I'm sure.
All right.
Well, how does this? I don't know if you can answer this question, but how does the co-op work? Like, when I re-enter your world, is this shit saving my stuff separately on my character, my quests, or how the fuck does that work? You know,
I think so. It better be.
Hopefully, hopefully it saves my quest progress stuff as well.
Yeah, we'll know next time.
Yeah. Now I'm joining a co-op, but I have zero progress of anything I do unless I'm in your world. You know, like I'm a fucking nothing loser, gain nothing.
What's it called? We were just playing Redfall is like that.
Yes, I'm fucking level 1.
Back at the beginning of the fucking game.
Unbelievable.
You've never even left the first building or whatever. Yeah.
Without you, I'm a fucking helpless shit turd.
All right, I'm gonna end it here. We'll actually try and do some more fighting next time.
Cool, very cool.